Bro, Hollywood P reacts.
What's good, YouTube? It's your dude Hollywood P, back again for another video. Now, as always, folks, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also turn on your post notifications so that you stay up to date on all of my latest uploads. All right, guys, we're back once again, and today we have a very loaded video. Now, you guys have been hitting me up talking about this video of Dub and Aaliyah getting into it, and TT, you know, coming through about to put them things on Aaliyah, you know, put them paws on Aaliyah. And if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I probably wouldn't believe it. But, you know, I want you guys to check out the video. We're going to talk about it. And I got a couple more things we need to discuss with DDG, India Love. Yeah, so let's get to it.
How was your lips swollen? The hell? Because hyaluronic acid, Dejan. Stop.
Uh-oh.
Don't do that. You just pinched my neck so hard.
Why was your lips swollen?
Stop doing that. That hurt.
You can push him off, but you don't have to be hidden.
Don't do that. Don't do that. And you spilled the whole drink on me. How you gonna have somebody else defending you while you putting drinks in my face and you pinching my neck and my arm?
Lips swollen?
Why do you do too much? My lip is swollen because I...
Well, as you seen it there, folks, TT was not playing with Aaliyah. You know what I mean? She said, you can push him off you, but do not be hitting on him. You know what I mean? Now, she don't tolerate no disrespect to Dejan, which is Dub, as you guys know him, and also her brother DDG, aka Moo. She do not play about her brothers, and any disrespect from a female coming towards her brothers, she do not tolerate it. You know, as you know, her and Brittany not cool right now. You know what I'm saying? They not really speaking on what happened, but I guess you can only imagine. Because if Aaliyah hitting Dub, you can only imagine what Brittany was doing to Dub. So, yeah, she wasn't tolerating that at all. So, they, for sure, no longer cool. My opinion on this, you know, things just happened. It was just kind of crazy that she was doing it in front of, you know, Dub's mom, you know, Mama DDG, was Miss Tanya, and in front of his sister. Like, that's bold. Because if Tanya was really not feeling Aaliyah and she was looking for any reason to really turn up, she would have snatched Aaliyah's hair from the back and TT would have been punching her in the face, man. And this is all legend. I'm just saying. That's what really would have happened. But she know that this how they get down. You know, there's been stories about my boy Dub, you know, putting Aaliyah out the car and making her walk and all kind of stuff. Or call her Uber, and he left her and her kid and stuff. You know, it's just, you know, it's a toxic relationship. You know, whenever, you know, you're dealing with these girls out here in LA, it's just like that. You know, it's going to be 2 weeks of great moments and the rest going to be toxic. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Once y'all done explored each other's body parts, y'all done took all these little, you know, fancy little vacays and nice, you know, Nobu restaurants and Roof Chris and all this other stuff out here, man, making it a regular thing at Benihana's, and then you end up like this. This is just what it is, especially when you got a little money behind you, you know what I'm saying? Just what it is. Yeah, so, you know, that ain't really nothing. You know, that's just another day. It's just, I'm surprised she did it in front of TT, you know what I'm saying, and the moms, you know what I'm saying, Mama DDG. Because Mama DDG allegedly was ready to put some pause on How My Name Is T. You know, when she came to DDG room at the Capaholics house, she was like, who was that? Yeah, she wasn't playing about her son, you know what I'm saying? But this right here is Dejan kind of taunting her. So that's why mom's like, they just toxic, that toxic back and forth. But Dejan was kind of taunting her. I give her that. But yeah, TT wasn't about to be playing. TT is like, yo, you could push him, but don't be hitting on my brother, because I might have to put some paws on your head. Like, you know what I'm talking about? But anyway, moving right along. This came across my desk like a few moments ago. Now, I did not see DDG and Baby Rich's radio interview on Apple Music and all that stuff. I was not tuned into it, but I know they did it because Baby Rich was talking about it on DDG's stream as he was eating oxtails. As far as DDG, he loves Jamaican food apparently. Well, it was just a lot going on, I guess, in that interview, and they were playing the tracks on DDG's new album Moo, and I guess one of the songs called One Time. And like I said, I listened to DJ. I was like, well, he's talking about all his girls, his exes, and all kind of stuff, from Hallie to Kennedy with the song Shannon and all that. But there's one song that I missed. I'm not gonna lie, and it was the song One Time. And Baby Rich asked him, who was this song about? And DDG said, you already know who it's about. So mind you, I'm gonna say that one more time. Baby Rich asked DDG, yo, who is this song about? DDG said, man, you already know who this song is about. So I'm gonna read you the lyrics. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you. DDG's song One Time. It says, supposed to hit one time, caught up in a soul tie. Do you really F with me? Feeling like it's all mine. Baby, don't waste no time. Do you really F with me? Never running out of money. I got all the bands. I just need to know intentions. Make me understand. Do you really F with me? Do you really F with me? She just said she loved me. I don't know. What do I say? Doing rounds in Chanel. Ask the clerk, what do I pay? We F, then we smoke. We might sleep for the whole day. Got lost in her sex. Now she telling me she late. I don't know what we can call this. She said, what's up with you and all this? I'm your ball-ish. Now she started questioning me, and I just be like, aw-ish. Here we go again on some San Andreas Carl-ish. Supposed to hit it one time, caught up in a soul tie. Do you really F me? All right, so Baby Rich asked, after hearing the song, because they was actually playing the song. I can't play it on here. We get copyrighted. But Baby Rich said, man, is this song about India? And DDG kind of cut him off like, all right, guys, well, moving right along, whatever. He said something to kind of wrap the conversation up. So he already said Baby Rich already know who it is. Baby Rich kind of started laughing. But, yeah, it's definitely India. We pretty much all knew that this was going on, that him and India were back and forth or messing around with each other, because you can even look at the timing on the streams. Whenever India sparks up, on her stream, which is always late in the afternoon or late evening, then 5 minutes later, DDG sparks up. It's like, well, hold up now. We've also seen the video of DDG and India Love working out in, I guess, India Love's apartment gym, gym that's set in apartments, and Westwood. So it's like, yeah, we know that y'all smashing and doing what y'all do, but I also just felt like, and I told you guys, I always felt like India's personality, it was like, I don't think DDG could handle it long term, because she's so like strong and she has a mouth on her. You know what I'm saying? She has a mouth on her, a mouthpiece on her out of this world. Like, she knows how to, you know what I mean? She's one of them. You know what I'm saying? So I know DDG is enjoying India Love's presence and, the stuff he's doing with her, and he's spending money on this. She tricking on him, he tricking on her, and they're just enjoying each other's company. See, the thing is, when it comes to somebody like India Love, she's already done been through the cycle of dudes cheating on her and all this stuff. And these girls, even though they may say, yeah, it's cool, you can go ahead and collab with this person over here or whatever, it's always going to be a question like, yo, what's up? Once she done gave you, her body, no matter what they tell you, it's always going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you over here collab, especially if the girl pretty that you collabing with. Unless India into that, you know what I'm saying, to that lifestyle. Some of them are. Where she be like, it's cool, man, see what's up, see if we can get her together type stuff. Tiny and T.I. style, allegedly. You feel what I'm saying? Unless she into that, she ain't going for the girls that DDG be having. Now, another thing, besides this whole DDG and India Love situation, is one more thing we got to discuss. And I got to give props to my boy Dub, because my boy be cooking. And y'all be thinking that Dub don't be pulling, Dub ain't got it in him, Dub ain't, he don't know how to really, get to the girls that got a nice little pretty face on him. Well, allegedly, Dub did confirm that he did do some things with Danielle McQueen, which is McQueen, his arch nemesis' sister. Danielle McQueen was at the Capaholics mansion. Dub said he hit. I don't know if he did it then, but he did it. And from what I know, from what Dub has said, is that he, of course, him and Britney, everybody knows that he wasn't faithful to Britney and all this other stuff. Dub has been smashing a lot of females out here in LA. I know everybody sit back and be like, man, Dub chop, Dub this, Dub that, Dub leave with his money and all this, but Dub be cooking. One thing I can always say, the dudes that be kind of like mid to like the world, and they be getting like, oh, he chopped in this and that. Boy, them boys be getting to them ones. You know what I'm saying? They always get the baddies. Because the baddies don't like the dudes that be too smooth. They don't want the, you know what I'm saying, the too pretty type of dudes. Them dudes that be looking like Dub be cracking, going crazy out here in LA. And I think throughout the United States. I remember when I was back in school, I'm talking like middle school. Maybe 9th grade, no, it was middle school. And I remember, man, this dude look, man, you talking about Flavor Flav, man, what? This dude like he got jumped every day. I mean, he just looked like that. Kind of like maybe Dub complexion, looked like I'm talking about, bruh. He looked like Seal, Flavor Flav mashed together, but had the baddest chick walking on 2 legs. And I couldn't believe it. That's when I knew. I was like, I think the pretty girls, like, you know what I'm saying, like dudes that ain't top tier, top level. You know what I'm saying? That look. I say, cause ain't no way this is possible. When I say this man had a dime piece, on God, had the baddest, and I'm like, bro, what? And we was kids, so ain't like we had no money like that. What could you possibly be doing? He wasn't no kingpin drug dealer or nothing like that. He was just, I'm talking about hit. Looked like he got hit by a bus, Mack truck, plane crashed on him, but had the baddest. So that's when I say, when y'all be sleeping on Dub be getting them. Y'all think Aaliyah, Dub be getting them. I'm impressed, Dub. I'm impressed. You got my vote. But anyway, guys, I am going to end the video there. Like I said, we discussed a lot from the clip of Aaliyah pretty much putting hands on Dub, TT jumping in about to put hands on Aaliyah. We talked about the lyrics that confirmed that DDG and India Love have definitely been smoking and smashing. And also we talked about this whole Dub allegedly sleeping with McQueen's sister, Danielle McQueen. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Dub, man, keep doing your thing. DDG, keep doing your thing. Capaholics, got it, bro. 2026, it's up, man. Believe that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also turn on your post notifications. And as always, folks, as always, holla back at your boy. Peace.